Alright guys, got the 76 Ironhead here. Got the heads back on. I replaced both the exhaust valve guides. Got the rockers in, rocker boxes, put all new push rod tube seals, top and bottom, everything. When I was tightening down this lifter block, the thing snapped off. Oh crap. And, so I had this stuck in there, half the bolt. Sometimes, well, I've had it work and I've also had it really fight me sometimes, but to get that out of the case, got this real little drill bit, this extractor, put it down in there and took it counterclockwise and came right out. So lucked out there, because that can be a real pain in the ass. But just got the valves adjusted. Now to do this, since it's already off the bike and everything, I just put the engine in gear, got me a wrench, put it on here, turned the engine over until I'd get, this would be my front intake valve. I'd get this one all the way up to its highest point, then back off the lock nut, adjust your adjuster screw until you want to be able to turn the push rod without any play up and down, and get it till you just can't turn it. Just do it by hand. And then for the back it off, the adjuster screw, and lock down the nut. For the intake, you'll get it to where you can't move it. Back it off a quarter flat, tighten down the lock nut. And on the exhaust, to do this exhaust, I'd rotate the engine till this push rod went up to its highest point. Loosen the adjuster, or you loosen the lock nut, got the adjuster here, turn it till I can't move it by hand, and back it off a whole flat, then tighten down the lock nut. So just got that all adjusted. Getting ready to put the new oil line, or the oil feed tubes, put new seals in them. I was kicking around the stainless braided ones, but I heard some people saying that they don't get enough volume up to the rocker boxes, so a lot bigger diameter tube than these. So just gonna go ahead and put new seals in those and put those on. So try and get this one wrapped up, get all this hideous old stuff off of this one, and get it together. But I think this is gonna be the one I'm selling, because I picked me up something else pretty cool. Couldn't turn it down. There you go. Got a 68 Ironhead 900 XLCH. It's the kickstart only. Right side shift. It's got an old original 75 tank on there. Thought that tank was pretty sweet. It says AMF, but this is actually pre-AMF since it's a 68. Got a hardtail rear end, bolt on, a little solo seat. The guy said he got it and it was super 80'd out, and took a bunch of the crap off and put the hardtail on it. And he came across the shovel head, so he's getting rid of this for real cheap. Just need to put the exhaust on there, cables, go through it and everything, hook up the fuel line. So pretty psyched about this one. I think it's a pretty neat bike. Got a bunch of parts with it too. Gave me a whole bunch of old handlebars, some old Showa shocks. Those ain't going back on, but good to keep around. Got the old front caliper. He was talking about this fender. I forget what he said. I think he said it was a Belgium or something. I don't know, some crazy Harley fender. And he said, if you're gonna cut one, don't cut that one. So if you guys know what that is, give me a holler. Got an old bitch pad, another box of parts, a couple pitcocks, chains, the new chain, old chain. Gave me some more solo seat springs. So got a bunch of goodies. New tire. He gave me this tank. He's trying to work a deal, trying to sell it cheaper for that tank, and he wanted to keep this one, but I really wanted this one, so I ended up working a deal and getting both of them. But gonna start going through this, probably have it running. I've heard these they're all different. Try to get these started. Old Ironhead kickstart only. So if you guys are familiar with them, I know there's different routines for each one. You know, leave the ignition off, cycle the engine a couple times to prime it, turn the ignition on, and give her hell kicking it. But give it everything you got. I've heard different ways to kick them over. Some people put their knee on the seat, hold the bars, and then jump up on the kicker. Do it that way. Some people straddle it. So if you guys got any input on that, give me a holler, and try to have this one up and running here soon. It's supposed to have a super glide front end. It's got the 1-inch neck cups. Definitely does have 1-inch neck cups compared to the other ones, but I don't really know what the difference in this front end is from like the stock Ironheads. So it might be bigger diameter fork tubes or something, but if you know, let me know. And getting this one all together, getting ready to rebuild the carburetor, put electronic ignition on it, got it timed in, and carburetor started dumping fuel. So pulled that off, gonna put some new gaskets in it and rebuild it, and hopefully have this one running. This one's on its way, and I think this one's on its way to get thrown together and kicked out the door. So box of parts, gotta get her going. So a little rundown, new goodies, old goodies. Thanks for watching, guys.